Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Black Single Mom Homestead on the Bayou. Short and simple video. I'm just showing you what I'm doing today. I am using some clippings from my Sega palm, and some are better than others, and some ginger lilies. And this is another palm. I forget the name. Someone gave it to me. I'm in the dirt, everybody. But anyway, I'm only using clippings. This one is rooted. I have a big one in front of my shed. Two big ones in front of my shed. And I just took a piece off full of roots. And then some of the extra roots. And I planted here where the stick is. And some old clippings. There's still some green there, so I'm hoping that one will take root. And so then I dug up some here. Some ginger lilies that are getting too much shade next to the house, and so I'm going to plant them all around these trees because they are full sun. And the plan for this area is way in the future, but the plan, once I get this swing up, is I'm going to draw out with spray paint a large pond. I want a large pond here, and I want the pond to go through these trees and, around, kind of like around the property, and then put like a bridge or two bridges, a bridge here, a bridge somewhere else over the pond. So that is my vision for this area. Again, you see it's just nothing. It was a dense wooded area. We took down the trees, and then the goats came and ate all the underbrush. And there was lots of it. I'm talking about like 2, 3, 4 feet high. So that's all gone now. In 3 to 4 months, the goats did that. And so this area is just bare. It's not doing anything. So I'm going to landscape it. Of course, I'm going to put some gardens in here and actually grow food as well here. But this is the beginning stages of the beautification process. This will take a while. I've watched some videos online where people did their like a small backyard in like 9 months, totally converted it from nothing to like a tropical paradise. So that's my goal. I probably won't be as successful as that person I was watching. I forgot, he's a man, I think in the UK. He went through addictions, and then he changed his life around, and he made this beautiful garden. So he did all that through gardening. My addiction is the gardening. This released my stress. I get to actually think out here, get away from the problems of the world, and I'm out here using my hands, getting dirty, and I'm thinking, I'm meditating, I'm talking to God, I'm thinking about my day, I'm thinking about my week, I'm thinking about the year, what I want, what goals I want to achieve while I'm out here. One little dig and one little bulb in the ground at a time. It comes into fruition. So anyway, I'm gonna make this quick, so let me throw these in the ground. I want to do it while you're watching to show you just how simple this is. And again, my other Sega palms are full green, but some are like this. So these are an experimental process. I want to see if when they're brown like this with that little green in there, I want to see if it's going to root. If not, I could always take from another Sega palm and put a nice green one in there. But normally they root really easy. So let's see here. This ground is moist because it rained really a lot last night, so everything is really moist. Also, I am in the kind of like the country area, so we have black dirt anyway. So we have real dirt here. This isn't that stuff that the contractors drop down when they put a new house. This is country dirt that was in a wooded area. So here we go. So let's see. I would like, so here I put the roots of that. I don't know the name of that palm. I'll have to get it. Again, I got it from a client. So that's what's there. And so I'm going to stick one of these here because I know these are massive. So yeah, these get pretty big. So I want to, it's full of sun, and there's roots here, of course. I don't need a lot. It doesn't have to be deep, but I want it sturdy. I don't want my chickens just to knock it out. And this piece is broken. The stem is broken. And I don't want to break it any further. Oh, the chickens. I have a, again, trouble looks like has turned into a room. It's not what this video is about, but that piece is broken, or I need to cut it off. I think I need to cut that piece off. I'm just going to bend it because it's already broken. I want to show you just how easily these actually root. I hope it roots after all of that. After all of that, I hope it roots. We will see. We will see. No biggie. And now let me put some of these ginger lilies here with the bulbs that were gifted to me. Free plants. Free plants. So let's see what we can do with these ginger lilies. Now, of course, if the goat gets a hold of these, they will be eaten up. So I have to remember not to let the goat come and roam over here. And I am, as I'm fencing, I've already bought the cattle panel to fence my goat in the back. So she has a nice area, 120 square feet plus. She'll be roaming that whole back area back there. And again, I have the cattle panel already. But you see, it's still a process because it's cleared out here. I want her to be able to roam the whole wooded area and the clearing in the back. But to put the fencing through there, yeah, I haven't cleared that out yet. So that is going to be a dilemma. And the fencing right there is going to go up in the back. Okay, so that's extra because that's not what this video was about. So you saw me plant one ginger lily. So let's put, and again, if that's going to grow, I don't want it directly under that. So I'm going to put the ginger lilies here in the middle. And could you imagine sitting on the swing and you have all this pretty vegetation behind you? That's what I'm thinking. I do think ahead when I garden. So that's just a bulb. You see there? Ginger lily bulb. And just put that in. And this is January, so the 19th. So come spring, I have a lot of bulbs in the ground. So I'm very hopeful that everything is going to blossom and that it's going to be some nice, pretty new additions to the yard once everything starts to blossom. See, I mean, quick and easy. I have ginger lilies, I have this palm, I have the Sega palm there. So I think this will be nice. And these are big. If these come up, they open up really nicely and big there. And there'll be two of those. And maybe I want to put another one on the end. So let's take another one and put some more ginger lilies on the other side. I want to see if these, that looks pitiful, doesn't it? But if this roots, it won't look so pitiful. So let's take some ginger lilies, and I want to even try just a bare stick and see if that's going to root. Again, I have how many? 3 or 4 full-grown Sega palms now. So if these don't root, I could easily replace them with a greener branch. And I did not use YouTube video because I'm just going by, again, I have full-grown, matured Segas, and my neighbors just took my clippings and they grew Segas just by dumping my clippings in their pot. So, right side up, you see this? You know, maybe I should even cut the tip there, moisten. Let me see. I'm going to, there. It's all wet there. And then I'm going to stick that in the ground there. There we are. And then put that dirt around there. And everybody knows, if you've been watching my videos, you know I have gloves, and more gloves. But for some reason, I don't know why I never put them on. I don't think about it. That's just the honest truth. Even though they're right here in the yard, I don't think about it. And then when I think about it, I still don't put them on. So, don't hurt me. God's lotion. God's lotion is the natural soil. So I just do it to loosen up the dirt around it. Spin, spin. And here, we'll spin. There we are. Now I'm going to put these in here. My ginger lilies. Again, free plants. And yesterday I picked up firecrackers. Oh, I'm going to throw some firecrackers down here. Firecrackers for $2. A whole grocery store bag of them. Had never heard of them, but a lady she put them on Facebook Marketplace. And she is selling them for animal rescue. So for a Walmart bag, a whole Walmart bag, I have, who knows, 50 firecrackers. And you could Google that, firecracker plants, about 50 or more for $2. And I also bought 4 cactuses from her, $2 each. And they were advertised for $2 each, for 4, you know, mature potted cacti. Century cactus. So this would be, they root a sega there, a sega in the middle, a sega on the end, and then ginger lilies in this one palm that's here. And I could put some more ginger lilies on this side. You're gonna have to keep the goat from coming. Oh, I said I wanted to put the stick and see if it grows. It's just a bare sega stick. Let's see. This one I found on the ground. So if it don't root, it don't root, right? No biggie if it doesn't root. No biggie. No biggie. So many roots in the ground. Because again, this was a wooded area. So let's see here. It's all sun. Well, it's a tad bit of shade. So we're just going to see if this roots here. Again, if it doesn't root, it's no biggie. There's plenty more where this came from. Plenty more. Nice, good, see it? Good, rich country dirt. Good, rich country dirt. Now, this way. I'll look at the direction of the stems. This one I think, I found on the ground, I think it's been down too long. So I may have to plant another piece there, I'm pretty sure, on that one. And here's the ginger lily. So I'm going to put the ginger lily here. Roots, roots, roots. There. And again, you can move the ginger lilies, there's no biggie. That's my dog. So it's easy to move the ginger lilies. If they start to grow and they become really big, just relocate the ginger lilies. They're probably like, yeah, we don't mind a new venue. Relocate us. It's all about location, location, location. But by the time I uproot them, these will be nice and mature ginger lilies. Okay, so take a palm, ginger lily, take a palm, ginger lily, and a palm, and a sega, and a ginger, a few gingers up in here. Okay, so remember, all this will be, can be modified. It's no biggie. Let me see, I think I think these were, I know what you think are scraps. Those are actually, ginger lilies. Because I just dug them up. So they are ginger lilies that look like scraps. I think everybody thinks, oh, you know, it has to be what you see at the nursery. But they propagate and use stems and roots and clippings to get those pretty plants you see at the nursery and the box stores. You don't see the beginnings. So I use my scraps because, again, if they don't, and I'll water all this with the hose, if they don't flourish and grow, then I'll just plant something else there, plant another stem there. But it will be pretty once everything grows. Really pretty. And again, I know that's really close for now, but again, I will know within the next weeks if they're going to take or not. They're either going to go brown or they're going to start to grow. So I just have to remember to keep them watered. And I picked this area because it stays really moist here. We've been getting so much rain, and probably now because we have been getting so much rain, we probably won't continue to get so much rain. So let me put a few more, let me put a ginger lily here. For some reason, it just seems like even if that gets bigger, that we need something here. Cotton. My dog is going crazy. When he and the goat can't see me, then it's all that. That's saying, I can't see you, master. I can't see you, mommy. Where are you, mommy? I'm here. Don't forget me. This is Cotton Ball. So, there. So that's a ginger lily. What do y'all think about the mosquitoes this year? January. Good googly moo. Mosquitoes in January. Okay. Ooh. I'm thinking more ginger lilies in the back. Maybe under the swing. Since I have these extra. I mean, I have plenty of ginger lilies. Oh, my friends planted them all by the house, and it's just the house casts too much shade on them. They're not thriving there. They're not thriving at all. So they definitely need a new home. And when the Sega gets bigger, like I said, these will have to be relocated if they want to thrive here. But for now, so that in spring, and once I start having people come over, I want to have the yard semi-landscape, or just semi, I want green. I don't want all that brown bare. I want green. Green is a beautiful color. It's not about money. It's green. Is that like God's first color? Green. I mean, he made the earth with the vegetation and all that. So I think God likes green too. I think it's a good color. Okay. Okay, for this area for now, maybe I should go around the tree. Why not? I mean, it's like, and these trees, because it was so wooded here, these trees were kind of like, they kind of started the wooded area. Here, okay, it's just strange. We couldn't walk through any of this. It was so thick. Oh, and now it's just bigger from one extreme to the next. What a difference a hurricane makes, huh? What a difference. So these last little pieces, let's just put them here. Again, the video wasn't intended to be even this long, but I just want to get these in the ground. Like I said, I'm tired of looking at all this bareness. There, nice soft spot, no roots. I'm tired of the bareness. I just want green. So let's try this one. Put that in there. And again, these are droppings. Can't even say clippings. This is ginger lily. That looks like nothing to you, but it's ginger lily root. So I will put, sorry the grunts, y'all. My ankle is so really bothering me. So all the pressure I put on my foot is not good for my ankle. So I grunt because I feel pain. I went to bed early last night to get a lot of rest, but I can't stay off my foot. Oh, I forgot. Why am I thinking I'm doing something bigger? I don't know. Anyway, just trying to make sure I get there. Right side up. because that's the little piece that's going to go toward the sun. And we put these roots in here. I don't want to squish them so much. Hey, stop it! Oh, trouble is definitely a root, and I hate to admit it. Darn it, he keeps mounting my hens. Oh, shenanigans on the homestead. Okay, let me get you on the ground so I can move on to other things. So right side up, roots down, ginger lily. There you go. And it will find its way to the surface. There you go. All these things pop up in spring. Some things sooner than others. There, so hopefully this turns out to be a really nice area. It will. Think positive, it will. And these I definitely don't want down. So all the bamboo I cut, I don't know, a week or two ago, from a friend's property. That will turn into screening, bamboo screens. Just not now. I have too many projects going on. Too many projects. So I'm optimistic about this area right here. Very optimistic. Just keep my goats from it. And yeah, I think that's going to be really nice. And again, if you can envision, like I said, a stream cascading through here, like a little snake swirling around, and going down there and open into a big open pond area there. So I envision it. I think it's going to be just beautiful, with beautiful vegetation all around it, little palms, and just a tropical theme, a nice little tropical theme. Some areas are going to be like Japanese Zen areas in the back. Certain other areas, like maybe over there, that seating area, I think that'll be like a tropical Zen area, but all of this will be like a tropical area. I'm sorry, and that would be like a Japanese Zen area, so more simplistic over there, while this is going to be more lush over here. And I have my long 16, 17 foot tree cutter, so I need to cut the big branch off here. I don't want any more shade. Again, this was supposed to be a garden, but I noticed, at least in the winter time, it's a lot of shade casted because the sun is lower here. So I need to cut that off. And these trees here also need to be trimmed. I like the coverage there, but I did want to make more use of this. But maybe everything happened for a reason, because with the goat shelter there and the goats, they would, without it being, you know, fenced in, the goats would have ate everything. I had berries and everything, but nothing. They were all bagged. So someone else told me it's not good to get the bag plants. I had bagged grapes and raspberries and all kind of, you know, blueberries, blackberries, and nothing came up. And I spent easily $100 in just the bag stuff and nothing. And again, good country dirt, fertilizer, everything. Nothing came up, not one, not even a leaf. Very disappointing. So much money. The pitfalls of gardening. So anyway, I will plant these other little pieces in another area. That's my neighbor's chickens. Those are mine back there. Most of mine. I still have two behind me. Caged. Those two rows. Now I gotta figure out that trouble right there. Trouble. So there. So cross your fingers and put your prayer hands up that these start to grow. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is how to grow cuttings, pieces. I use my machete saw. I had my son do it too. With the machete saw, cut off pieces and pieces that we cut off with the tree trimmers, and we saw bare root right into the ground. Nothing else, no hormones, no nothing. I want to see what happens. So I'll give them the next few weeks, maybe a month. If they turn brown, I'll put some new ones down there. Maybe try. I bought the hormone. I have the hormone powder, and I have the liquid hormone stuff as well. And I'll do a video on that too, because one is for bare root and the other one is for cuttings. So I learned something from the feed store, and that's online to YouTube University. But the people at the feed store were very, very, my contact, Miss Mary, over there at the feed store, she was very, very informative because she has a large property and acres and orchards and all of that. So lots of information. So learn from the masters, learn from the people who already, you know, went through the pitfalls and learn from the pitfalls. Listen to them so you don't have to go through the pitfalls. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to hit share and like this video and watch the next video. Oh, I have to plant my firecrackers, so the firecracker video should be next. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and happy homesteading.